Hello, everybody. My name's Chachi. That is Tom. Welcome back, or he's here. Welcome back to In Our Humble Opinion. We're just going to go over a little bit of the draft stuff today, and other stuff that's happening in the league, free agent signings, etc. Anyway, Tom, what do you think of the draft? I have the Packers on the screen. What did you think of the draft for every team? But we'll start with your team because I'm sure you were more invested than more. I didn't know your kicker's name was Smack. It's on the screen.
I've seen a lot of grades of
Trey
like C
Smack.
plus,
Trey Smack.
and it's like
Wait, Tom. Your kicker's name is Smack? That's mint.
yes, Trey
Yes.
Smack. It's
Yes.
um,
Yes. Oh my god, he's already my favorite kicker.
yep.
He's no Tyler
Well,
Loop,
dude,
but
he's
a
like 57 yarders, so like he's already. Well, all right, I'll get into that pick when we get there.
he's no Tyler Loop. Tom, listen. Loop
No,
and
nobody's
Smack.
Tyler.
What great names. Let's go. See, we both got good kickers with names now. Tyler Loop, I believe in you, buddy. You're coming
I
back.
just can't wait. I just can't wait when he makes a kick and they play smack that.
If he likes that. So.
I don't care if he likes it or not.
I want everyone in the crowd to have the cereal. I would laugh. Sugar Smacks. Just hold him up when he fucking makes a field goal. Yeah.
What are you on NFL.com? What did they give the Packers?
Guess.
Probably a C or C plus.
C plus. Yeah, you nailed it. Yeah, let's go.
See, that's what's so stupid. It's like you can still have a really good draft and not have
A first round pick. Yeah.
pick. So, like, number one, Cisse was a really good pick for them at this spot, right? I think he's going to come in. He's going to compete for reps. I think he's going to be the starting corner opposite Keyshawn Nixon. My projection right now.
Okay.
Because I think that room is that bad.
Damn.
Well,
Damn.
Harrison Valentine has already shown you what he is.
True.
That guy's a liability on the field. He can't tackle. There's no reason. So, like, what you'll notice with this draft is, I thought Goose did a phenomenal job of addressing areas of the roster and needing depth and competition.
No.
And so, like, they get McClellan in the third. He's a true nose tackle. And I actually think he's going to play a lot. He might be the one in this class that plays the most.
Look, Alabama DB in the
They
sixth.
just don't have the true nose, but the thing is he can actually get pressure and push from the inside. So, just really excited about. It was a good pick. Dude, them getting Dennis Sutton from Penn State as late as they did too was kind of like, okay, I'll take that as a depth piece, right? Like, it replaces Kingsley Enagbare, and also I think some of the whatever little skills Rashawn Gary had. So, like, everyone's got to remember Micah Parsons probably won't be back till like week 4. And then even at full strength, right? So you're talking.
Yeah, that's going to take.
He's going to have to weather a storm for a little bit of.
Yeah, that's going to take a while. He's going to be on like a pitch count too for a bit just to make sure his knee's okay.
Yeah, they say he's going to be ready to go for the season. I mean, I'd put him on top. There's just no reason to force him back.
No, you got a good team. I wouldn't do that either. That's a little much.
So, then the Packers got a center who's actually like really like he's a big center too that's played really well in the SEC last year.
His name's Jager.
So,
That's pretty cool. Jager.
Jagermeister.
Jager Burt.
Jaeger. I think he said his name Yager or something, and I'm like, dude, it's Jaeger bombs.
Yagar. Jogger.
Right?
What about Jogger? He's a jogger.
Yager.
He's jogging.
They got like McClellan, so he's actually one of the top rated corners coming out of high school.
You mean Domani?
He's had a lot of injuries and just hasn't really panned out, but athletic freak, so
Domani.
it's worth a shot where they got him.
What a name.
This draft is weird. After you got to the first 150 picks,
Yeah, these
it's
people are.
really not that great anymore. That's why you saw so many teams just like trading stuff away, or
Yeah,
there's this weird run of like
it's true.
we're taking blocking tight ends. That's all anybody took.
Yeah, no, I
Like,
saw that. Yeah, it was
why?
wild.
It was so weird.
I will not lie, I'm not the biggest draft guy, so I kind of like was watching it loosely, but not like totally invested. As they did a much better job, and like you said, because of the NIL and stuff, mostly that. the drafts were like, dude, I remember vividly like the Randy Moss draft and drafts like that in 1998 because it was just so many good prospects. It was crazy. But yeah.
Yeah, no, the NIL is a problem, man. It really is, and I think that I've been saying it all along. The NFL is going to be the one that steps in because when the talent pools are becoming really poor and they stack a few bad ones, the NFL is going to step in and says, you need to fix this. This college is ridiculous. It's literally the Wild West of free agency and money. There are zero controls. In the NFL, there's at least some controls. Here, there is zero. I mean, I think it's crazy that like a guy like Carson Beck can play 6-7 years in college. Like, the guy doesn't even go to class. Like, come on.
Not only that, not only that, like, you might like him more than me, I don't know, but I also think, I'm not hating on him. That was smart, because I'm going to be honest with you. I know he went in the third round, Tom. I don't think he's good enough to play in the NFL, to be honest with you. I think he's a very mediocre quarterback. I'm sorry. Maybe he'll be great. I hope you're great, Carson Beck. I don't see it. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know.
That game tells you all you need to know. It wasn't like Indiana's defense was just like...
And this is nothing against him. I just don't see that. That arm does not look like it's NFL. It doesn't. That ball, like you said, that last ball, it just wasn't.
I say more between his ears or more between his Sid eyes.
Yeah.
He looks like Sid the Sloth.
He does. I know. I always see like them trying to say that about the one girl, Angel Reese. I'm like, no, don't be hating on our Baltimore people, okay? No, it wasn't her. That's him. Like Tom said, that is Sid the Sloth. Don't hate,
I
dog.
always make fun of Angel Reese. Dude, that girl has her own stat rebounds because she can't make anything.
I'm just saying. Oh, come on, leave her alone. She is good at rebounding. It's just, everybody want to hate.
She misses all the time.
It's okay. Listen. She can't be the best at everything. No one can. Listen.
Or you could just be good at what layup.
Hey, she's on your isn't she on the Dream now? She's on your team now, Tom. Be a fan, okay?
Dude, I'm not even a fan of the Hawks, man. That was so bad. Dude.
Yeah, that was terrible.
That was down 50.
Tom, I'm not getting into that. I don't want to offend everybody, but like piss off everyone because I am not an NBA fan. I really am not. They let them travel and everything. It's a joke. That is a joke to watch.
It's terrible.
Has anyone watched the Thunder? Y'all want me to get into the NBA, and one of your stars just jumps into people and gets fouls. I'm like, what are we doing? I'm like, you don't even market the right people. Market that dude that plays for the Spurs because he plays right, he blocks everyone, and he's awesome.
Wemby.
A big man. He crazy. Defense, baby.
Dude, there's a reason why that league is trash.
But anyway, back to the NFL.
Dude, all I know is the NFL and NBA and MLB, they need to just look at the NBA and say, don't do that.
That's true. I don't mean to harp on that, guys. I'm not an NBA fan. So I'll let those guys. They have really good really good internet guys. They really do, like YouTubers and stuff. They're actually better than the actual. If you're gonna get into the NBA, watch those guys. They give you more of an in-depth like analysis on players. It's really cool. I actually do watch some of their videos just because it's better than watching mainstream media. I'm just telling you. So anyway, back to the NFL.
Dude, ESPN and they're the throat goats of the NBA, that's for sure.
Oh, NFL too. It's always just like the weirdest things. But go ahead, Tom. Back to real analysis.
ESPN's like doubling down of like their coverage of the NBA versus like other sports is just insane. Yeah. But I digress.
We got to talk about Trey Smack, Tom. Let's go. The real legend of this draft. Listen.
Trey Smack, man.
What a name. Oh my God, you did not tell me this. From Florida.
So,
Gators are back, baby. Let's go.
Well, it's even great too because his first name is Trey as a kicker.
He's shooting threes. Yeah, that's right. Damn it, it's going in buckets.
So, hey, Brandon McManus, or nickname I give him is Brandon McManus. You're on the hot seat, bro. That's what that pick was.
I mean,
because you can't miss in 2 consecutive playoff games. Massive kicks.
Tom, speaking of
Chicago,
someone,
he missed over 7 points worth of kicks.
Tom, speaking of someone that has used to have a controversial kicker, I mean, doesn't McManus deserve to be on? Listen, we know what he did. We know. Let me stop. I'm
Dude.
just messing with you. I'm just
Dude. Hey, the only reason he's playing in the NFL is because.
big leg. Yeah.
Not honestly, Josh. Not really. The Packers just got desperate.
Well, no. He was always.
They couldn't remember they drafted Anders Carlson.
Yeah.
Who, all right, that draft pick was Rich Bisaccia coached his brother Daniel, who's an All-Pro,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like, take a chance on him. He's got a big leg. He did not. He had a big leg, but it wasn't accurate. Right? Like his career average was like 73% in college period, and he only made like 2 from like 55 plus. Like he wasn't good.
Look, if you're ever having a bad day though about a kicker or anybody, just remember who the guy for Florida State that yes, Aguayo. They took that man in the first round. The Bucks. Jeez.
Dude, Josh, just like.
Jeez.
Dude, I've been, like,
that was so bad.
Special teams has been.
Roberto Aguayo. That was it. Yep.
For so long. I am so pumped they actually draft. Dude, this guy, like, I've watched him a little bit just because I live in the Southeast, so, like, Florida is on sometimes. And I've seen a couple of his kicks. What I love is, dude, he's like 10 of 13 from, like, over 57 yards.
Yeah, let's go.
Like, the guy has a boot. That's the NFL.
Not
right
only
now.
that, SEC kicker played in like tough environments. Just saying, it's a little crazy.
Yeah, and everyone's like, they keep saying, oh, well, he's not, Mason Crosby, he kicked at Colorado, and like that transfers a little better to Green Bay. I'm like, dude, you can either kick the ball or you can't.
Yeah. No.
If you don't learn how to kick in Lambeau, it's fine. Like.
Look, and I joke about the Tyler Loop kick, but he had a good year. Like I'm saying, you can draft good kickers. The dude missed a field goal on a historically like hard field to kick at. Like they always say, Pittsburgh's one of the hardest because the turf's just not good. Like the ball's like it's just not good footing.
The turf's not good, and I think the wind just
it's
like
a lot of wind. Yeah. No, 100%. Like I'm honestly, that's one of the positions for the Ravens where I'm very confident this year because the guy missed one kick. He had a really good season, and like I always told you, for a rookie, he was really good too. But like I always tell you too, they weren't going to win it. Come on, guys, you saw that team. Lamar had to like break a sack and do all this garbage to keep the team because that defense was god awful. That's why they hired Minter. They need to fix that defense.
Any team that made it from the AFC North was just like they were just there.
Yes. Thank you. What are we doing?
It was terrible.
What are we doing? Tom, I think I said it before that game. I was like, guys, they're just playing to lose in the next round. And then you know what? I was right because you know what? There is a tier like they weren't there that year. Like every other year, yeah, the Ravens were like, hey, if they get hot. Now they're like, last year it was like, well, they made it, I guess. Like that's literally they were.
Yeah, I mean, well, it was a terrible division, man.
It was. Yes.
Last year, I forgot who I was talking to at work. To your point, Josh, if C.J. Stroud just didn't turn the ball
that was the best team, like,
I actually think
with the
Houston
best
makes
unit.
it all the way to the Super Bowl, and they would beat Seattle. That defense was incredible.
I'm sad for them because everyone's like, oh, they'll be fine. That you don't know that. Like you always say, everyone's like, oh, they're going to be good. You don't. But are you going to capture that like that like momentum like they had this year, where they were on a heater, bro? You couldn't do nothing against that defense. They were stopping everything.
Dude, it's such a joke how bad, like, dude, C.J. Stroud, like, seriously, that's a guy that should be on the hot seat.
Yes.
Like, Davis Mills, they should be, like, dude, I'm telling you, it should be an open competition.
All you had to do in that game was not, they would have won if you didn't turn the ball over at all. They would have won that game. They could not move the ball a yard. They were killing them. They're beating them up. Like, I mean.
Yep. I mean, the real killer is just the whole Bo Nix, he broke his ankle.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if he didn't break his ankle, they would have went to the Super Bowl. I think Denver would have won it too, because I don't think.
Oh yeah, and I don't want any excuses this year. Like the Mike Vrabel thing is crazy. We'll get into that too a little later. But honestly, everybody, the Patriots are poised for a little bit of a step back because their schedule is going to get harder. They're absolutely not that good of a team. I'm just going to be honest with you. We said it last year. We said it was just like the perfect storm to get them there. Like Tom's saying, injuries, everything.
Josh, it kind of was for Seattle too.
No, it was. It was. I was going to say that too. Yeah.
they were better. But like, I'm sorry. Like, I actually like, you know, I don't know. I think
And I feel.
it was such. It was. Remember when I told you? I think I've said it on that podcast a few times. Last year was so weird.
No, it
It was
was. It
just
was. It
weird.
was.
It was like
It was.
it felt. It just felt like there's teams that should have been performing much better and they weren't. And it was. I just think it was just tough. That's all it was. I think it was the way the schedule laid out, and sometimes it's just how it goes. Injuries. It was just weird.
I'm gonna tell you, that's gonna be the Super Bowl, honestly, and I'm not guys. I'm not hating. Congratulations, Seattle. I know you guys will remember it. I'm telling you, that's gonna be the one like in trivia in a couple of years where you're just gonna forget who won that year. You're gonna be like, who played that year? And you're gonna be like, oh yeah, the Seahawks beat the Patriots. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, they always try to bring up the Rams and the Patriots Super Bowl as being the most boring. That for me was the most boring Super Bowl ever. It was just like, because it wasn't that Seattle didn't play well. It was just I knew who was gonna win the game like 8 minutes into that game. I was like, okay, Seattle's got it because they can't do anything. I was like,
at least the Rams in New England, it was like,
good defense.
Oh, the Rams
back and forth.
always have a chance.
Yeah,
they were still in it.
And there were some great plays in like pressure situations, like when McCourty ran that ball down and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, it had some moments. And Gronk's catch, I'm like, Jesus, that game, I'm like, okay, so they just are gonna run the ball and beat them because they can't really do anything.
Sam Darnold did like nothing.
Yes.
And they're like, look, like the league's like, look, you can do it too. And it's like, guys, he's not that good.
Well, that's what I'm saying, and that's why people like, okay, I don't mean to defend Lamar that hard, but y'all know damn right well if Lamar had a game like that in the Super Bowl, you would not be like, look at Lamar. You'd be like, he didn't do shit. And I'm like, okay, well, what's the criteria then? Are we just like the feel good bullshit? Is that what we're doing? Like, oh, we feel good for this guy. Oh my God, Sam Darnold. That's how bad the Jets are, though. They make people feel sorry for the players on their team.
Fair, Sam Darnold's not that good.
He's not. He's
not.
The
narrative of like, oh, he's a Super Bowl champ. Dude, you know what? Trent Dilfer's a Super Bowl champ.
Yes. Yes. Let's bring it back.
This guy's making like almost $180 million, and he's not that good.
I don't know. I'm with you. Middle of the road still.
Jackson Smith and Jigma is a ridiculous receiver.
Yes. Oh, Kenneth Walker had a great game, like a great game. Like, he played really well.
Dude, like New England. I mean, it doesn't matter, dude. Drake May just didn't show up.
He played terrible. That's the guy for me that I'm tired of, like him being overhyped. I get everyone's like, oh, he was in the NBA. Dude, if you watch him play, he's not at the level y'all are putting him at. I don't even know I don't think he's top 10, and everybody else wants to put him in there. I'm like, I don't know about all that. Okay.
No, I don't think so either. I mean,
that's crazy. I'm like, okay, guys.
I think Jordan Love is leaps and bounds over him. It's just.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my God.
The guy's got Jordan Love. It's more.
Well, you saw there.
You gotta do it, man.
You saw. I understand. I understand Justin Herbert ain't got a bunch of playoff wins, but y'all really gonna tell me he's better than him? I'm like, you people are nuts. Because I'm tired of like the stats and the winning of a team putting you above what you do. You play well enough to be? I don't care about all that. Elite play is elite play. Dan Marino never won anything, but that's my problem now. It's all about stats. Like back in the day, you knew who could play, right? It was like Dan Marino is a great quarterback. I don't care if his team wins 4 games. I know he can play, bro. Like what are we doing? Like, like you said, oh, Trent Dilfer's team won a Super Bowl. Does it mean he's better than Steve McNair? No, he's not. He wasn't better than him. He just won. I mean, like, what do you want me to say?
Yeah, he was on a very elite team.
Go watch that Super Bowl where the poor Giants, just every play was a turnover. It's like, Jesus Christ, it's like, yeah, no shot.
How is freaking Brad Johnson a freaking Super Bowl?
Yes.
You want to talk about a terrible Super Bowl? Bro, the Raiders should have never been there. It's just they kind of just walked in.
Yeah. Yep.
Because they didn't play anybody.
Oh, true. True.
That was another one. It's just sometimes, like I said, it's how the schedule works. Like even Tampa, people forget. Tampa actually early in the year wasn't really that good.
No.
Keyshawn Johnson got hurt. I think it was interesting that they were able to beat. Philly was so snake bitten those 3 years.
They were.
They couldn't get to the Super Bowl.
They were, man. Oh man.
So
and that's when the Falcons were fun too with Vic, where it was like young and making plays. They were really fun. Favre was in the Packer. Your team was pretty good too. Yeah. Shoot.
Yeah, the NFC's so weird. Like we were talking about it the other day. I feel like in the AFC, it's always been, hey, it's Manning.
Yep.
It was either Manning, Brady, Roethlisberger. You had Flacco sprinkled in there. Then now you have Mahomes, right? Like.
That's what makes it, as a Ravens fan, so sad. Like, your defenses were that good where you should have had way more than two, because that was you're never going to see defenses with a historically great linebacker and safety like that on the team. That's crazy. And always, like you said, a good nose tackle just on the team, a good D tackle just there every time.
Dude, it's hard, man. That's all I can say. But,
yep.
I mean, look at the Packers, man. You had back-to-back Hall of Fame quarterbacks. You had 2 Super Bowls.
Pretty great. All right, let me go.
It's just, I don't think people. I've always said it's really hard to get there, and I think people need to appreciate more.
Back to the pigs.
Yeah, because the whole dynasty, some of these teams, like how great they really are, like when they make that run.
Slowly moving.
And are able to sustain it, and how great, like.
Slowly moving
some
up.
of those players are, but.
Slowly moving up to the Raven picks. I'm going. Wait a minute. So not good. If you know, you start talking. I'm just over.
Ravens had a ton of picks, man.
They really did.
I'm not surprised they went offensive line. They needed to. Like, that's been a killer for them. I thought they did a good job. They addressed.
I do. Oh, I loved. Let me tell you.
And the defense, man. They went and got more weapons too. They got some decent value at receiver.
Now we'll see how good. We'll see how good these players are, because I like the caveat. I mean, that's why we don't do a draft show. You don't know how good these guys are going to be, but I do love a lot of their picks. I like Big Boy in the beginning. He's tough. I like him. Iona. I'm probably saying his. Honestly, the one that I was surprised, because he's real. I love the tape on the dude, the Zion Young kid. I was like, wow. I was like, he was really good, man. I don't know what the hell that's about. But the one receiver, the guy for USC kind of looks like he's going to be their hit or miss. But I don't know how the kid for Indiana went so late, man. He made plays all year. I like how he plays. That big dude makes all the catches. Elijah.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't understand.
Like you said, and then we got our blocking tight end. Hell yeah.
Dude, there's so many wide tight ends. It was so weird. That shows you how bad the league is right now.
Yeah, I thought they did good in the draft, but we'll see. I mean,
that's it, man. It is the analysis I did and I shared with you. It is not a good class.
But also believe the guy from Indiana,
too. Out of 19. I don't think anything will ever beat that 2013 class.
Oh, nah.
After the Ravens won the Super Bowl, that was a historically awful one.
Oh my God. Okay, here we go. Since it's draft week, this is what I want to get into. Let's name our biggest not busts, because I hope the guy. I'm pretty sure most of these guys are doing pretty well. So all love to them. I hope they're doing great. Jamarcus Russell looks like he's doing pretty good. He's been on podcasts and hilarious, so I can't even hate on him. He's kind of funny. All love. Same thing with Ryan Leaf's actually pretty good on radio and TV, so I can't hate on him either. I'm just saying, team-wise, Tom. Yeah, I know we didn't go over the Ravens draft that in depth, but honestly, like we said, it's a really good draft. We both think they did really well. Time will tell. And I do like, honestly, with the Ravens. Before we get into this, I do like how they've kind of said we got a new regime. We're going to go with a new team, even if they're not as touted as they've been, which I'm actually glad, because I'm tired of every year. It's like they're the Super Bowl favorites, and I'm like, oh my God, let them just play ball, okay? I'm like, let them just play. We'll see what happens, okay? Let's not whatever. Maybe they're bad, maybe they're good. Who knows? It's kind of fun, you know.
Yeah.
But who in your team's history do you think is your biggest man, that was a whiff? What are we doing?
Oh God. Oh, for the Packers?
Yeah.
I mean, Tony Manders has to be number one for Green Bay.
Oh yeah,
that guy was touted as the next coming of Jesus, and he actually didn't have a terrible career.
No, when he went to Indianapolis, he was pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, but he was a
head case.
3, that's a bad. That's a whiff.
Well, he had red flags too. That's why I don't get why people were just like, "Oh, we're."
That was a whole steroid area. It was just a muscle building machine.
Right now,
actually, I felt like I'd be athletic, but
yeah,
that was. I mean, yeah, that's got to be the one. I mean, in the last, in my lifetime, 2013 Dayton Jones was terrible. That was an awful one. I would also say Dude, honestly, 2011, but again, the lockout, I think, scared people. Remember, they took Derek Sherrod at tackle. That guy never planned out. He was terrible.
I'll tell you, man.
Dude, yeah, there's like a 2-year era where, 2014, I thought they did better. Because they took Ha-Ha, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like that, I think that 2-year span right there was terrible.
Oh man, what he had a lot of hype coming out too. He just wasn't that good. Haha.
You see, yeah, but you know what? Like they took him at 14. He actually was a decent contributor.
He wasn't bad. No.
He fell off the table.
He wasn't.
But he was never.
He's never what they thought he would be, but he's never bad.
He got so hyped up because at Alabama he made.
That's the guy. He made
a lot of plays in the middle, but in the NFL he was a good tackler, and then once he started missing tackles and stuff, he just.
Oh yeah, and then for the Ravens, I don't mean to go off topic real quick, but I did like the 5th round pick of that running back, the real big one who could catch. I was like, hey, that's not bad, man. That's not bad.
Yeah, no, dude, the Ravens, I thought had a good draft. They did a lot of volume. Like you said, sometimes that's what I'm really interested with the Packers. They had 6 picks, right?
Mm-hmm.
This year, so do you feel like, hey, I am not a big believer of the volume. Like, everyone's always like, get as many picks as you can, but I'm like, yeah, but what if you're only hitting on 50% of them? What if you just take, 7 players that you know are going to actually be legitimate contributors to your team?
Oh, yeah, that's more important.
You know what I mean? Why not take that strategy? I get you want, the draft, there's no exact science to it, but what if, if Green Bay hits on all 6 of these guys as, legitimate contributors? I'm not saying they're starters. They're just guys that play well. That's a massive win for me. That's a hell of a draft class.
Yeah, man.
If you get 1 or 2 starters out of it.
I agree. So the Ravens side of this.
That's where my head goes. But
Ravens side of this for the biggest draft busts. Okay, so Matt Elam's probably number 1 because the hype behind him was crazy, and it was like, oh, Ed Reed left, so now we got Matt Elam. I'm like, not very good.
Kyle Bowler's got to be up there, but
Kyle
he was never that good anyways.
Oh no, he wasn't. But I think he was more cannon arm.
Like crazy because there was no one else.
And he had a big arm. Everybody was like, "Look, he could throw from his knees 50 yards." Yeah, but when you got someone rushing him, he starts jumping around like something's wrong with him.
He can do something else from his knees at 50 yards.
But I'll tell you who might have to win it.
Don't censor us, YouTube.
I tell you who might have to win it just because he had 1 tackle in his career. Sergio Kindle. That was my man fell down the stairs and I ain't seen him since. Okay, I'm just saying.
Dude, because he was probably snorting cocaine.
I don't know what he was doing, but that man, look up his stats. He had 1 tackle in his career on special teams. That's it. That's all he had.
Dude, I remember how hyped that.
Oh my God! Oh, he's the greatest pick in the second round.
This guy was going to be a first-round pick.
Yeah.
And he fell because he literally.
He fell.
Was a moron.
Oh, he fell down the steps. That's what he did. No offense. Yeah. No offense. Like I said, I hope all these guys are doing great. Sergio, hope you're kicking butt. I hope you got making good money, a good life. But damn, son, that did not work out, bro. Oof.
That was an awful one.
I remember that because he did. There's guys that play and just don't play well. Like the guy for the Jets. What was his name? The guy from Ohio State to end, Vernon Golston. He was awful.
Oh,
but at least
Maven for Buffalo.
Yes.
Just huh?
At least he played. Okay, I'm saying this dude made one tackle. Even Emmanuel Acho has 11 or something. I'm like, what, dude? And he was a 6th round pick. I'm like, brother, you got 1. What the hell?
Kids, listen, don't take drugs.
And remember, tie your shoes before walking downstairs. It's dangerous. Okay.
Yeah, all senior citizens should have
life alert. Yes, and apparently some high draft picks. That's what we're telling you. Again.
Dude, I'm trying to think of other busts from Green Bay. I feel like I'm missing one from recently too.
You guys do pretty good. I can't lie though. They really do. Green Bay does really good.
Eric Stokes actually played well.
Yes, he did.
Last year.
Yes, he did.
Okay. I'm trying to go back. Quay Walker made tons of money.
The Ravens have it. The Ravens actually low key.
They just gave.
The Ravens low.
Just extended him.
Ravens low key have a lot of them. Remember Denzel Perryman? Yeah.
Dude.
Rashad Perryman. That was it. I fucked his name up. Sorry, buddy. Sorry.
Denzel Washington Perryman.
Oh my
I'm
God.
trying to.
Oh.
God, I'm
Sorry,
missing
buddy. My
something
bad.
else. I'm trying to think of another one too.
But yeah, the Ravens are weird. The Ravens have
We only have a
busts.
device more powerful than what we took to the first landing on the moon.
The Ravens have busts, and then the Ravens have really good like value. Like remember Ladarius Webb? That was crazy. That was a great pick. That was a really good guy. Oh my God, I love him. Ladarius, you're a legend, buddy. Legend, the legend. Listen, I'm telling you, they really do. It's a weird team, and they can never draft wide receivers, right? Zay's like the first one that's actually, and Bateman to a point, are only like the first two that actually are decent. Like most of them, even though Mark Clayton gets a lot of crap, and he really did play well for the Ravens. He did. He was a good player. But Mark Clayton always gets crap. I'm like, guys, he was pretty good. He had like 3 900-yard seasons. You know, I'm like, what?
Yeah, their offense was so bad.
Yeah, because we had, not a good quarterback at the time. Eventually, he had a decent one, but it was when he was leaving. Like I'm like, what's that gonna do?
Sorry, I'm loading up Pro Football Reference to see if I can.
Tom's like, I'm finding these fucking guys. Listen.
Well, because like Green Bay drafted Jair.
Yep, that's really good pick.
Sean Gary, Darnell Savage, that would be a big miss. That was a big whiff.
Yeah, but he wasn't like terrible. He wasn't great, but he wasn't like the worst pick. Like he wasn't like garbage. Like you know what I mean? Garbage is.
I don't know, man. He wasn't very good either.
Tom's like, I don't know about all that. He kind of sucked. Okay, so is there anyone else in the?
I would say Darnell Savage was a miss, man. He really was.
Okay.
Kevin King was a first-round pick, but the reason why I'll say that's one of the biggest misses ever, they traded back with Pittsburgh because they didn't want to take T.J. Watt, who they literally watched play in college, and you're like,
that is crazy. That is crazy.
That was when the following year everyone's like, hey, Ted Thompson has dementia, and it's like, oh, that kind of explains a lot.
It's like, you let him make picks? What the fuck?
Demarius Randall actually wasn't terrible.
Okay.
Dayton Jones was just bad. Oh, dude, I forgot in 2012, Nick Perry.
Who?
Let me stop. He actually played really well for 2 years in Green Bay.
I remember that. I was being funny. I remember that.
They used him as like I can't. He was just never. He was a really stretch pick when they took him.
Yeah, I didn't think it was too bad.
Honestly, I would argue Green Bay's like there's a stretch of second-round picks that are so bad. So after they won the Super Bowl, they got Randall Cobb in the second. I think they should have just taken him, but Derek Sherrod was a bust.
Oh, God.
Dude, actually, I'm sorry. Justin Harrell in 2007.
Oh, Justin.
This guy never saw the field. It was such a bump, but nobody knew who he was.
Justin Harrell.
Jamal Reynolds was bad, too. That was another bad one.
Jesus. I think the one who takes the cake got to be the Lions, though. They had a lot of misses, man. They had a rough.
Well, you know what the actual the real stat is, right?
Uh-huh.
The Jets have a chance at a Hall of Fame freaking player because guess what? Normally, whoever the pick after the Raiders is normally a Hall of Famer.
Well, there you go. Arvell Reed. I mean, no, who was it? Bailey, legend,
Bailey.
Hall of Famer.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, book it now. I'm gonna go on Kelce right now and say he's gonna be a Hall of Famer.
27 sacks a season. It's happening. Listen, greatest of all time. Go, put it down. GOAT status being achieved. Anybody else in the draft, by the way, Tom? Let's go into that. Do you think anyone else had a really good draft? I mean, I know we'll see.
No. I thought the Jets, they addressed a lot of things that, Glenn wants to do. The real question is this the class that's going to actually, move the needle?
Yeah, true.
True. I thought, I like the Bailey pick. I love the one he got Pons or whatever.
Yes.
That guy reminds me of Aaron Glenn. So it's I think he got guys that are going to have a lot of, his attitude.
I love Pons. I think big time player, always makes plays in big games. Really, really did like. Maybe he'll be bad.
Like you said, you don't know. You're just, again, I think there's something to be said about the strength of the draft class. And in 3 years, you're going to be like, are these guys actually playing or not?
Yep. No, true.
And are they legitimately contributing? Are they actually, good? I don't, you don't know. I mean, they got Geno Smith starting. It's not going to be pretty.
No, it's not. It's not. Tank for whoever's the first pick.
tank for tank. Everybody's like hyping up. They think Arch is going to be this like.
They have a great year
this year. We're going to find out. I'm still not very sold, but.
Yeah, I feel like the kid from Oregon is going to get the number one for that.
Dude, that guy, just from when I watched that Indiana game in the Peach Bowl, I would not touch him. That guy, he has all the tools, Josh. Okay. Don't get me wrong, but man, he's so skittish in the pocket.
Oh, I'm gonna be honest with you.
He literally just dropped the ball 3 times because he's like, oh god, someone's coming near me.
Yeah, honestly, I don't. I'm not the.
Hold on to the ball.
I'm not the biggest fan of him either. I just know what the like scouts and stuff are and the dudes on TV.
I mean, he sounded like a Raider quarterback to me.
Yeah.
Mendoza's. They don't pick winners.
They pick talent. I mean, look at the guy that.
I like the Mendoza pick because I think the Raiders are doing it right. Kirk is going to start.
Yep.
And.
No, I like it too. I like it too.
Mendoza killed.
I like it too.
Let him learn how to be a quarterback.
I like it too. I do. I'm with you. Totally with you.
And I think the Raiders are going to be a much more competent team this year. They may still only win 6 games, but they added a lot to that roster. That roster was bad last year.
Yes, I agree.
It was dude, I think it was week 2 when they had the Titans and the Raiders game. It was so bad, Josh. It was putrid football.
He said this was not worth watching. Listen.
Well, dude, that's what I'm saying.
The product, yeah.
I'm ideating as we have this discussion. I kind of want to analyze, really, seriously, the AFC last year, just in general, I feel like there's so much more disparity in the NFL. In terms of, there were some historically bad teams last year. The Jets were terrible, the Raiders. I mean, even the Giants, there's hope, but they were so bad.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
And at least, the Giants actually have a ton of talent, right? Dude, the Raiders, they had Gentry, but, if you guys watch that offensive line, it was disgusting.
It was pretty bad.
I was like, you guys can't even go the right direction. How hard is that?
That's why.
It's a professional football team that people are being paid millions of dollars. You can go the right direction.
That's why I like Linderbaum, and I think that was a good sign, but I think they overpaid for him because I'm you got to get the rest of that line. You got one guy on there. I'm we'll see. Better draft well. That's all I'm saying. He's going to get killed. That running back's going to get killed back there, man. You got to get a little more help.
Yeah, I mean, anyways, dude, I always like draft weekend because it's just fun. It's hey, football's back during the midst of a weird sports time, even though the Braves are killing it right now.
I was going to say, shout out to the Braves with the comeback last night. 6-0. Let's go.
Dude, that was crazy. Rockies still are trash.
Hey, at least they're doing a lot better than they've been doing. So you gotta give them credit. They're 3 games under.
They are. They've made a massive jump.Ey're just not very good still.
No, I mean, when are they good? Let's be honest. The Troy Tulowitzki years are over.
Hey, remember 2008?
Troy Tulowitzki, the legend.
Right. Tolo was a beast, man.
I know, man. That was the years.
I'm gonna go load up MLB The Show. Go find that card. Okay.
Right. I know. I need to play more of that too. Shout out to
played any of 26. I'm waiting until it's free because I heard it was trash.
Me too. I heard it wasn't that good. Even though I want to check out the pitch thing because that's kind of fun. Struggle out.
Yeah. I heard the game was alright.
Yeah, it's okay. They just said it's not worth paying that much money.
I've been more on my Madden and college football. I won a natty with Wisconsin in year 2, but I made a coach. So I think it resets all the... Dude, Luke Fickell's hard to win with in that game.
Yeah, you're funny. So that's our draft analysis. Now, one last thing before we get into a little bonus for you guys. One last thing we're going to do, speaking of video games. So, Tom, you saw the thing, the debate on... what do you think they needed? They showed a live action, not where you're going around the campus and all in these games. I mean, what is your take on all that stuff with gaming or whatever? What do you think they should pivot to or whatever?
I think that would be phenomenal if you had I think it'd be fun if you could walk around campus during the week and my player and actually have to do it's not just I'm gonna make a binary decision, go to class or not, right?
Yeah.
Like they have now, where it's just very dry. I think that'd be fun, where you could kind of interact, and it just.
I mean, I
Like
like
the
that.
thing
They
is,
kind of have that on 2K, like kind of, like, more or less.
I don't. I want an open world, but like open world for career mode. I think what would be cool with that is you saw the AI generation. What if they when they I hate the thing. I think that college football 26 is missing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I thought they made some big strides in fixing things, right? What it's really missing to me is like like Madden this year crushed the presentation. They have like a recap show, which is fun. It's actually decent. It's not the greatest,
Well,
but it's like the presentation feels so much more authentic. And I'm like, they need to do that for college football as well.
I still think the gameplay is still very lackluster. I see it when I'm playing it. The fucking DNs take terrible angles. I'm like, the game sometimes is so far. I wish they would fix that stuff, but I'm done harping on that. I think that would be fun, like you said. But I also think I'm gonna be honest with you. They just have to do a better job with like when you're picking stuff. They did a better job in the older games at when you had stuff during the week. You had like training camp and stuff for the college days. You would play each day would be like a training camp. This is back in like 2008. I'm talking about. It was way more fun because the stuff you did made more sense. Like the new one sucks because it's just stupid. Stupid shit will happen to you for no reason. I'm like, your teammate's car breaks down. I'm like, who fuck cares? Like, why is that a thing? Like before, it was like you honestly had to like you got to pick the stuff you did like in real life. Oh, I'm gonna be stupid, so that's my fault. You know what I mean? Like that's what it should be. This game, they had it. That part you can't blame on programming. They just don't know how to fucking. They don't know what they're doing because that's not graphics or anything. That's just what is your setup for Road to Glory. Because also I think you get like I get what people are saying. You want to have the experience. But I just want to have the experience of living like a player from the standpoint of on the field. Like I don't give a the off the field shit's stupid. I could fucking do that on any other game and be an asshole. Like I don't want to fucking do that. I'm okay. But if you do, I get it. I just don't care about like it's a fucking college campus, probably. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, Josh, I kind of just want, I don't know. They just like NC college football is so much fun. Like,
Oh no, I think
played as much of that as Madden. Madden, I think, keeps me engaged because of like it's the NFL. I really know the players well, all that fun stuff.
yeah no, 100%.
But college is just fun because you kind of just play,
Yeah, no,
right?
I agree.
And I don't know. It's fun with the transfer portal. It's fun. Like I feel like you get to kind of discover your team. I think it's really challenging. They make it really hard to play. Like some of the games are really challenging when you play away. You know, it's just fun. I'm not a bit like Madden. Sometimes it feels like there's a couple games. Sometimes I actually had like one where I was like, wow, I got like destroyed by Buffalo at Buffalo, which is very real. Like that would actually happen in real life, but. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the. I think that. I think it's interesting. It's an interesting concept. I hope they don't put. I think with AI, Josh, you can actually develop that and start to build it out. Not like the full one you saw, but this is my opinion. So I say I think it'd be interesting. It would add a really cool layer to the game that I think college football is kind of dry outside of dynasty mode and like the ultimate team for me.
Uh-huh.
The career mode's okay. Like it's just like you're right. 2008, that thing was legit.
It was fun. It was fun.
Now. It's just very bare bones.
Because even the high school games back then were hard. Like sometimes your team did not win. Like you lost because your quarterback was terrible. He just throw like a pick and you were like, bro, we just stopped like four. We just held them to 3 points and lost this game because you suck. What's going on, Jimmy?
Right.
Like and I'll tell you for instance, like when you play running back, they still haven't fixed the QB AI. They're terrible. Like what are you doing? Why are you lobbing a ball in the middle of the field when I'm running a swing route and it just gets picked off? And I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
But, all right, do you want to get into the before we close real quick? Do you want to get into Mr. Vrabel?
Yes, this is the coup de grace here. We're gonna end it on the stuff you want to know. Listen, EA. Last thing on that, EA. Tom, I agree with you. I would have more fun if you did that, but honestly, and I know it's just me because I know you think the gameplay is getting better. I think the gameplay is still terrible, and I already told you. That one game I haven't played in a while because I've been messing with the rosters on there. They are literally closer on the Maxim games with the way they run and stuff and the way they react to stuff than Madden, and that's sad. And I don't know how the hell they did that because they ain't got nobody working on that game. They got like 5 people doing that game.
Because they're not outsourced to India. That's the reason why.
Yes.
I'm not going to be a dick. I'm just going to be honest.
I mean, I'm just tired of everything's about making money now, and none of this shit has any kind of like fucking soul. But I ain't getting into that. Let's get into the goodies. The goodies.
I mean, the only thing I'm going to say about the Mike Vrabel situation is that I think it's insane.
Yes.
Number one, the whole the reporter Deanna, she kind of deserves what she got, right? Like, seriously, she's a reporter. You're supposed to show some level of integrity.
I gotta give a shout out.
Isn't, man, and I think like her getting the backlash, she deserves it. I mean, dude, if you just read, like, it's so weird. She literally just trashes her husband all the time.
Well, now did you ever
to go on Maury or whatever?
Dude, did you watch?
Like, do a DNA test.
Did you watch
I think that kid is his.
Did you watch the That Good Sports guys, the Perna guy? I mean, he always plays the thing where she's like doing the pre-draft thing. We're gonna shove Mike Vrabel down your throat.
Oh yeah.
He's funny. Go check his YouTube page out, man. He's hilarious. I love that guy. He's funny. The little Colorado dude. I think he's from Colorado. I don't know.
But I also I think the Patriots are in for a really, really difficult year.
Yes.
Because
Tom, I think that goes both ways too, man.
I think it's honestly a joke that they're even going to keep Vrabel on the staff, to be honest. Because I think, should he be fired? No. But
suspended, yeah.
Dude, it's going to be this ridiculous distraction unless the Patriots find some way to get in the news for something else that takes the
and here's my thing, dude. Like, that goes both ways too. I think Vrabel's more of the terror. They're both bad. Don't get me wrong. Both of them are wrong. But Vrabel has been married and has like kids. That's crazy, bro. That's fucking crazy.
No, it's actually is sad. And I think I know it shouldn't be. Honestly, if I did that at my job, Josh, I'd be fired.
Yes. Oh, well, then let's.
Because again, it comes down to like, hey, you are representing the brand of the Patriots, which apparently the Patriots brand though is just cheating and
yes
weird things anyway. So let's just be clear about that.
I mean, Mike Vrabel though, that's insane. They've been doing it so 6 years, guys. What is going on? And like you said, I saw the clips. So here's the timeline. Like, you could find the clips anywhere. She does just like trash her husband at every chance, saying he average looking and all this stuff. And oh my God, it's like, damn, girl. Like, what is going on? They're like signs. And then, like Tom said, the most hilarious thing, and sad too, is so their kid's name is Mike. She has a tweet that says, any other great Mikes that are either a head coach or former player? Like, she's like hinting, like Tom said, is that even his kid? I mean, that wouldn't be bad for him, because he can just be like, girl, I get to keep all my money. I'm leaving.
Dude, I was laughing. Like, remember the scene from The Other Guys when it was Christina, and then she's like, I haven't done any of the things with him that I've done with you, or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, that is literally this whole scene.
Yes.
And it is the most bizarre thing I've ever seen.
It is. It is
That's
very.
all I got, man.
Well, it shows you like the NFL's kind of crazy, because look at the guy for the Falcons, Pierce. Like, he's gonna get off on all the chart, which is insane. Because if he was a normal person, yeah, you're going to jail, bro. That's crazy. It just shows you if you got any kind of influence or money or any kind of stake like that, they're gonna do extra for you, and it's kind of crazy. They need to button that up in this country. It's kind of annoying in the world in general, but I'm speaking of.
It's always been corrupt, man.
It's stupid. I don't like it because you don't tell me, what do they call it? Right to a trial. Right to the trial if you got money. That's all the fuck it is, or fame. That's all it is. If that man was working at like a job like Tom or me, he would have been in jail. They wouldn't have been like, oh, he tried to hit a girl with a car. What do you do? Oh, you play football. Oh, you're big. You're pretty good. Ooh, listen, we're gonna get you really good lawyers. You can get out of this. Don't worry. There you go. I mean, let's be honest. Same thing with Rashid Rice. Same thing with Look at even Justin Tucker. Justin Tucker probably ain't gonna go to jail, which is crazy. But yeah, so I mean, it is what it is. What are you gonna do? Just how it works. Hey, P Diddy, biggest one, because that's crazy. He's like in 3 years. What the? That should tell you how bad R. Kelly was, though, because he did not escape that. Because goddamn, that was, man. Listen, that was bad. Anyway, Tom's right. Should be some disciplinary action to Mike Vrabel. That was a crazy situation. But the tea was hot. Listen. But anyway, we'll see how the season goes. We'll get into another show in training camp. Maybe we'll do some Star Wars stuff. We're watching Maul right now. Maybe we can get into that. Do a little side bonus of that next week. Give you a little bit of fun there, because I think it wraps up this week coming up, right? Yeah. At least the first season. I know they're having a second season. And then, we have others. Also, May the 4th is coming up. Yeah, May the 4th be with you. Yeah. Also, the Grogu and the Mandalorian Grogu movie, which, I mean, I feel like the hype's kind of low on it, but I think it could be really good. Kind of their fault. The last season was not great. I'm not going to lie to you. Kind of all over the place. But anyway, thank you everybody so much for watching. Likes is always appreciated. Subscribe for more content. And as always, Tom, say it.
Roll Tide. Anchor down.
See you. Peace.